Good afternoon. Welcome back to Passionate World Radio Network. Distinguish yourself from the ordinary. And this afternoon we have a very special guest, Dotti Barry. And she is going to be discussing how do you fund a dream. So good afternoon, Dotti. How are you? I'm de- across the country and all over the world. People can hear what you have to say, waiting to hear what drops of wisdom come from your lips.
Well, I think we all have the drops of wisdom, Lillian, and that's what excites me when we connect with people around the world and we begin to ask some important questions. Then everybody, can share their ideas, and together, those ideas are much more powerful than just coming from me or from you. Together, we can really make a bigger impact.
I think so. So you are affiliated or work with a new kind of crowdsourcing that you have with a new type of currency that is called Bitcoin. Could you please tell the audience more about it?
Well, that's actually Bitcoin. Think about it. Bitcoin. And so here's where I'd like to start with, though, Lillian, is the fact that most of us have a dream. Most of us have a passion. Just about what? Wanting to create something in our lives. Whether we want to make a difference for our child to go to college. Whether we have an idea of building a tiny home. Whether we have a passion of starting a business or giving to a charity. Helping bring water to areas in Africa because we know we're very fortunate where we have water, and I don't have to think about where I'm going to get my water every day. Do you, Lillian?
No, and we don't have to worry about boiling it either most of the
Right.
time.
And we don't have to worry about walking 5 miles to get that. So, some of the things that I feel like I'm so fortunate about, I have a passion where I want to make a difference in the lives of others. I want to actually have a tiny home community where I put it together for our veterans. I would love to have the money to do that. Now, part of the problem is if we don't have those kind of funds, it doesn't mean we can't make a difference. But what I want people to think about is what if, the money were no barrier and you had everything you needed to fund your dream? What would you do? Obviously, there's a lot of ways to make a difference, Lillian. If I want to make a difference, I can just go to my neighbors and help them. They're older, maybe I can do something for them. And any of us can do that in our own community. So it never takes money to make a difference. But the question is, what if you had some money to do something that's a passion or your dream, and you could somehow create that money? And there's been different iterations of crowdfunding. What are some of the ones you've known about?
The ones that I know about are Patreon, GoFundMe, and always banks or the network where you ask people and say, I need so much money and I'll give you ABC 123. Can you, help me fund this? And those are the only kind of ways that I know that you can go and get some money.
Yeah, that's interesting. There are so many. Even if you put crowdfunding into Google search, you come up with 34 million results. That means there's a lot of people looking at that. Now, here's been my experience. I think GoFundMe and these different ones are great. When I say they're first generation or iteration, however you look at it, what I mean by that is these groups came along and provided what's called a platform to connect people and for people to give and for that money to go somewhere to something worthy. But my experience has been that a lot of those do best when there is a tragedy or something that's happened in a moment, whether it was major fires that happened and we lost firemen, or a child has been injured or needs an operation. But it's been more challenging for, just the everyday person to say, I have this dream, I have this passion. Will you support me in it, right?
Right.
Um,
People like to be emotional about what they're giving money to because they feel like they're a part of it.
yeah. So, I think that's what's interesting is that while those platforms are great, I'm not sure sometimes that, just because, let's say, you wanted to start a photography business, for instance, Lillian, and if you put that out there, I don't know that I would give to help you start a photography business because that's not my passion, you know? There's other things that I would want to do with my money. So what we begin to look at is, okay, what is happening out there? So first of all, I want to look at the fact that you look at something called Bitcoin and you see what's happened with it. It's gone from being worth very, very little to now being worth over $1,200 for one Bitcoin. And that's why you have people like Bill Gates saying the things he's saying. You want to share something about that, Lillian? I know that really struck a chord with you.
Well, it did because he was talking about the poor people in different parts of the world and the fact that they want to better themselves and to better their children and their family lives, and that they don't have access to banks. And on the other hand, they really don't need access because they don't have enough money coming into their household that would make it accessible for them to use a bank. But with Bitcoin, they're able to earn the simple necessity type of the value of what they have to share, whether it's a home craft or maybe it's an animal they have skinned and made something with the skins. But it enables them to get the money and then put them on a higher level than they were before, so that it gives them an opportunity actually to start dreaming about how they could better prepare their children for a new life than the one that they have. But it's the idea of sharing and keeping the bitcoins going between all the people who need it but can't afford the cash or the silver that is usually used as money in the society.
Yeah, and I think Bill Gates, he and his wife, of course, have their foundations, and they have been committed to these type of activities for years, helping the poor. And that's great when you have the type of money that Bill Gates has. And let's face it, not everybody is in that situation, and it's great that he's doing something with that. But when we want to look at Bitcoin and what's happened with it, it actually ended 2016 as the top currency. At that point, it was nearing $1,000. Now, most recently, it's actually been rivaling gold. Can you believe that? Bitcoin worth almost as much as gold.
Well, it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Well, and when you go back and you look at, some people may not have heard of Bitcoin. What I'm going to say to people now, if you haven't heard of it, trust me, you will. This is going to be sort of like, how you get a new car, Lily, and you never noticed it before, and the first time you go driving down the road, all of a sudden you see, your Toyota, driving everywhere you go, and you think, wow, I just was never aware of it before. So anybody who listens to this, who hears us talk about Bitcoin, now that you've heard that word, you can go do some research. And just below in your blog post, Lillian, there's some great articles that we gave links to so that people could really do their own homework and take a look at it. But when you start looking at Bitcoin, it's actually, what is it? Well, it's an online financial network that people use to send payments from one person to another. And it's similar, to conventional payment networks like Visa, credit cards, PayPal, etc. But it's different from those and other payment networks in two important ways. Now, number one, Bitcoin is decentralized, okay? And what that means is, well, when you look at these for-profit companies, Visa, PayPal, they manage them for the benefit of their respective shareholders, all right? No one controls the Bitcoin network. It's a peer-to-peer structure with hundreds of computers all over the internet working together, processing the Bitcoin transactions. Now, what's great is that it has a decentralized architecture. That means it's the world's first completely open financial network. It's this open network. It's sort of like you've heard of open source softwares, right, Lillian?
Right.
Yeah. And so when you have open source like that, there's improvements that come along. Um, so, this is just really interesting that the Bitcoin coin network has no such restrictions as you see with conventional U.S. banking systems. Now, this has kind of upset the apple cart in some ways. Some governments attempted to control it, but they couldn't. And what governments are realizing now is they're getting on board. Japan actually just dropped the consumption tax on Bitcoin.
Yes.
So you see that people are beginning to understand it like Bill Gates. In the beginning, people are just a little bit suspicious. They don't know what to think. And that's why we put the links to those articles down there so that people could understand a little bit better. And, the second thing that makes Bitcoin unique is that it comes with its own currency. See, PayPal and Visa, they have the traditional, kind of transactions in conventional currencies, such as in the U.S. dollar. The Bitcoin network, however, conducts transactions in a new monetary unit called Bitcoin. And, a lot of people might say, well, that seems really weird. Well, you know what seems really weird? Is instead of hailing a cab, you call Uber. It's called disruptive technology. In the past, Lillian, it would have seemed weird that maybe somebody rented out a room in their home via this global network called Airbnb. But now it's happening, and you know what? People are renting out parts of their home and more than covering their entire mortgage. How cool is that? Do you think that makes a difference in the lives of people?
Yes, and I think because you're not really handling the money to do it, that everything is based on, well, trust. That the person who has the available Bitcoin is going to transfer it to you. And that's all they need to do.
And there's all types of ways that people now make sure that that person is who they say they are. In one sense, it might seem really weird that why would somebody use a payment network based on an imaginary currency? That's the way it seems to them. And so everybody who encounters that for the first time finds themselves thinking, can that really work? That can't possibly work. But you know what? The skeptics have been proven wrong. When you look at the Bitcoin coin and how it started in 2011, and that's when it really started to, gain mainstream attention. So, and it's been volatile, but there's been an unmistakable upward trend. You might say, well, it's been volatile. Well, tell me what hasn't been. The stock market's been volatile. If you look back through history over the years, but as you can see, it does corrections all the time, but the stock market goes down and then it goes up, it goes down. So it has those corrections. But here's what's been interesting. There's been this unmistakable upward trend in Bitcoin, and that's what people have noticed. And the chart is on a logarithmic scale. It shows the currency's value rising from around 30 cents, based on the U.S. dollar, at the start of 2011 to around, went to 400 and then $600, And now, honestly, the investor with Snapchat, the first investor ever with them, predicts that Bitcoin price will reach 500,000. Now who knows? But I'm just saying there's a lot of smart people that are saying this is going somewhere.
Absolutely. When I first started setting up my account, it was at 117.74. And by last night, it was already up to 18719, not 193 or something like that. So it edges up whether you pay attention to it or not. And I think because there's more people who believe that it's a good way of doing business, that also keeps making the Bitcoin go up. That's what the stock market is all about, folks, is people's beliefs in a certain value that that stock is providing for the country or for individuals. And if you undermine that confidence, the stock plummets. If you have a lot of confidence that this is the way to go, the price goes up. And Bitcoin's the same way.
It's actually at $1,203.90 in this moment. A Bitcoin is. So
Okay.
here's the thing we have to look at. A lot of people wish they had gotten it when it was 30 cents. If we had that, it would have been pretty amazing. We would have had all the money we needed to fund our dreams. But most people are not in a position maybe to even own one Bitcoin. But what if there was a way you could own a portion of a Bitcoin and get started? Would that be valuable? So here's what a system we're working with has done. I call it Bitcoin meets crowdfunding or crowdfunding meets Bitcoin. Either way you want to look at it. The whole idea is that it's a combination of those two great resources, the Bitcoin and crowdfunding. And this is what I'm calling it's a new disruptive technology. So if people want to go over to 247bitcoinglobal.com, they're going to be able to watch a video there that helps them understand how are you combining crowdfunding with Bitcoin and how can somebody get started with that. So it'll take you all the way through the process and show you how we're doing that. And we call it the first pay it forward business model that really helps other people. And this is what I'm talking about, the difference between GoFundIt and what we're talking about here. When people see that, wow, I can help you and I can also help me, that's a more powerful model than if I'm just saying to somebody, please fund my dream, it's all about me. They may do that GoFundMe when I have a child who needs an operation and the family doesn't have the money. That pulls at our heartstrings. But I tell you what pulls at people's heartstrings really big time is a way where in the midst of helping you, they can also help themselves and fund their own dreams. So let's talk about dreams. Lillian, what dreams do you have that you're wanting to fund that made you interested in this?
One of the primary dreams I have is sustaining my internet talk radio station. It's been on the air for 11 years, and I've had lots of hosts and other people tell me that they would really hate to see it go. Well, it takes money to run a station, not only the operational costs, but the additional costs that are affiliated when you're trying to grow your station. Station's been up for 11 years. It's time for the station to start growing. We're getting more involved with video, so I need more professional cameras. I need the ability to go out and also teach young girls in elementary and junior high and senior high how to have their own internet radio station, which involves other things, which will encourage them to have their own dreams of dreaming bigger than just getting married and having children and doing simple things with this, the PTA or something. I really believe that kids need to be given the opportunity to dream as big as they can. I mean, now you can dream about becoming an astronaut to go to Mars. We didn't have those kind of dreams encouraged or even fostered. And so I think it's marvelous that you can find an organization that not only helps you, but helps other people at the same time. And isn't that what it's all about? We all want to leave ripples behind in our worldwide community so we can be remembered for enriching and furthering other people's dreams. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I joined, the idea that I can help other people get where they need to go at the same time that they're helping me.
Yeah, and so the idea is that if you go over to 247bitconglobal.com, you're going to be able to create your own Bitcoin bank, okay? And do this way of crowdfunding for your dream is what we call it. Now you can give that to charity, you can fund your own dream, You can do whatever you want to with it, but it's just helpful to be able to say, wow, this is possible. I can do this. And it's a platform. It's not a company, it's not anything. It is a platform. As I said, it's a technological disruptive platform because we are combining two things together that are very successful in each their own way, but we're bringing them together to have even more success for people. So just the idea that you're going to be able to create that kind of funding for your radio station where you have labored and worked so hard for 11 years, doesn't that excite you just to think about that?
Yes, it does, because it will enable me to really help more people than the people I've already helped. And that's what it's all about.
And I love that you're going out with these young girls. Now, I do want to clarify. I mean, listen, there is nothing wrong with getting married and having your children and being a part of the PTA. Those are all really important roles. So it's not an either or. It's a both and. We can get married, have children, in whatever way that works, and we can be a part of the PTA or not, depending on if that's our passion, right? But if
Yes.
we have another passion for doing something, and we can mentor young girls on how they could have their own radio show and have their own voice, wow, Lillian, that's fantastic. And you live right there in the Philadelphia area, so there's plenty of people that you could help. But,
Yes.
I look at this and what we're doing, and I know you have a radio audience that is global. I mean, think about anywhere in the world where people could come to 247bitconglobal.com and check it out and begin to work with us to fund their dreams wherever they are in the world, whether they're in Kenya or whether they're in Japan. Recently I was with Sister Percy in LA, and she is a tremendous lady who raises money to educate girls in Kenya. I was so impressed. There were these two girls who came for the first time ever from their village to that event, and they're building schools over there. And this year they are starting a college of tourism, and then next year they're starting a college of nursing. And I sat there and thought to myself, wow, I wish I had those kind of funds to really fund something. And she had 800 people there who were giving up money out of their own pocket. And all of that's great. We need all of this, not just, one way of doing things. And that's why I call it the both and method. It's not either or. One way isn't necessarily better than the other. But if we can encompass ways to do things that are more viable for today, that are more efficient, more effective. I mean, let's face it, that's what the Airbnb and Uber are doing today. They're working to do things more effectively and efficiently. Uber owns not one car. So how are they this huge, group that is able to get people riding around in cars that we own and maintain without them having to do that? Well, it's called technology, and it's called disruptive technology. And this isn't the last that we're going to see of these types of technology. Every day, people are coming up with technology that simply speaks to people and connects people, and that's what we are doing here. We're saying if you're in Australia, if you're in Canada, if you're in Croatia, if you're in Greece, and I have a great friend in Greece, George. I love George. He's like a brother to me. And we've not yet met in person, but we know each other so well. Sometimes we sit on Skype and he takes me through history lessons, through Greece. But, I know he has dreams that he wants to do. And there's so many people, Lillian, that have dreams. And I really want to support people in achieving their dreams. That's why I decided to look at this platform as a way to combine two great systems called crowdfunding and Bitcoin.
And it makes a lot of sense. Listen, when my grandmother was in her 80s, she finally died. And when the family went in to take care of everything, they found more than $100,000 in cash, in bills,
Oh my God.
stuffed in her mattress, and then they went all over her whole bedroom. By the time they finished, they found about $250,000. But and she dreamed big, but she didn't trust banks. What do you think she could have done if she had bitcoins?
Well, think about this. I laugh when you say that. My uncle, okay, he didn't trust investment. And when my grandmother died and then my aunt died, my brother went up and had him all set up because my brother's very savvy. And he got him all set up because he knew my uncle didn't know what to do. But he helped him and he spent days putting it all together. All Uncle Bill had to do was sign the papers. Well, he did sign them, but then he went and he dropped everything. And you know what he did with over $1 million? He left it sitting in a checking account, not even a savings account.
Wow.
And I mean, but you know what? That was his money to do what he wanted to do with it.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing. It was his to do, and if that's what he wanted to do. But sometimes I just think, wow, if people only understood and knew something different. You know, I look at it, Lillian, and when I don't know, I don't know. Then I can't make a new choice in life, right?
Great.
But if I know that I don't know, like right now, if I were sitting here listening, I'd say, well, I don't know about Bitcoin. And I'd say, that's okay. If you know you don't know about Bitcoin, then you can make a decision to say, hey, I want to learn about Bitcoin. And if you say, I don't know what crowdfunding is, do some research and see about crowdfunding. Look at the GoFundMe and different things he talks about. You'll see that they're just a crowdfunding source. So then if you say, well, I don't know about combining crowdfunding and Bitcoin, we say, well, that's okay. Now that you've identified that you don't know, then just go over to 247bitcoinglobal.com and check it out so that you can learn. And once each of us educates ourselves, that's the time that we make a decision. And, you know, my goal always, Lillian, is to just share information with people. And I say, if I share enough information for you to make an informed decision, that's all I'm interested in doing. I can't say you should do this, you shouldn't do that. You know, all those shoulds need to go out the window.
Yeah.
They're not really relevant because I don't know your situation, you don't know mine, and we should not try to dictate to people. That's one good should. We should not try to dictate. But anyway, you know, I will say, Lillian, that a lot of people say, well, once I do this combining of the crowdfunding with Bitcoin, what can I do with the Bitcoin? Well, what you do is you think about it as your Bitcoin wallet as an online bank. With a bank, you can send funds, receive funds, add extra funds, withdraw funds. Now, this is the same thing with Bitcoin. So you may decide to retain your Bitcoins as the value is rapidly increasing, and it's estimated to reach above 5,000 per Bitcoin by the end of 2018, okay? Some forecasters are predicting it could reach 10,000 per Bitcoin, but let's be conservative, okay? As we said, right now, today, it's a little over 1,200 per Bitcoin. Now, you can sell and convert your Bitcoin to cash and move it to your bank. You can use a Bitcoin debit card to access your Bitcoin funds and make payments as you do with a regular debit card. So, you know, those are some of the different things of how you can use your Bitcoin. Or you can sit on it like an investment and say, hey, I'm going to ride the wave, just like you do with stocks. You know, a lot of people that got scared during the bust of stocks at the last bust wish they had held on to those stocks, right, Lillian?
Yes.
Because we've seen it come roaring back. So it depends on what your needs are at the time. You know, if you were to become involved in with the platform, you only have to start with 1/10 of a Bitcoin and about $10 of an administrative fee. So, you know, somewhere depending on what the Bitcoin's going for, let's say you can get in your first Bitcoin bank started with about $120 to $130. Well, that's doable for a lot of people. $1,200 is not so doable. So we've made it where you can actually purchase just a percentage of a Bitcoin, and then combined with our crowdfunding resource platform, you can begin to fund your own dreams. And that's really exciting. I mean, that's why I knew, Lillian, that you were wanting to do something for your radio station. But I'll be real honest, what really hit me is when I went over and I looked at your GoFundMe page. Now, it hadn't been up long. At the time, it had only been up 6 days. But there was not one contribution to it.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what? Lillian is going to be interested in this because that model, quite frankly, I said to you, I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but I said, there's a good chance that model is not going to raise any funds for you. Do you really want to raise some funds? And you were like, yes, I want to do this. I want to help these young girls learn how to have a radio station. And Lillian, you've already had some good response from people reaching out to you to say, tell me more, right?
Yes. Yes.
You didn't have any people reaching out with your GoFundMe page saying, tell me more, did you?
No, nobody.
Well, and that's because it was only about Lillian. And I hate to tell people, one of the things I've done, as you know, Lillian, is I developed a communications tool that helps people discover their own epic code in under 90 seconds. But the whole point of it is to learn about the other person. And I say, as interesting as we all are, and we like to learn about ourselves, the real key is the other person. And in this way, it sort of relates in that same way. As interesting as it is for you to have your own radio station and for that to be your dream, if there's nothing in it for the other person, they're less likely to go fund you, right?
Yes.
But if your resource, if your platform, if your disruptive technology platform, they're not, they don't object to you benefiting, but if they benefit too, now you're going to get interest. Now you're going to get a buy-in. Now you're going to have people curious. Now they may not choose to do the platform, just like every person who looks at Uber doesn't hail Uber, right?
Right.
Every person that looks at Airbnb doesn't use Airbnb when they travel and doesn't necessarily put their part of their home on Airbnb. But I'll guarantee you when a lot of people look at Uber and a lot of people look at Airbnb or whatever, disruptive technology they're looking at, there's a lot of people where it grabs their attention. Otherwise, those platforms would not have grown into these huge conglomerates of platforms that actually own nothing. I mean, Airbnb owns not one property, right?
Right.
Uber owns not one cab. But they do own the disruptive technology that is worth a gold mine.
Yes.
And that's the same way with Bitcoin. As people really reflect on how this works. And again, we're not going to go into every detail and nook and cranny of how Bitcoin, I mean, that's why we put the articles. I tell people all the time, look, do your own research. Because it's not because Dotti says so, this is a good thing to look at. Do your own research. Go over, like we said, to the 247bitcoinglobal.com. Look at all the videos there. See how it works. And just discover. You can reach out to Lillian or myself and ask your questions. We're here to answer anything we can. So, Lillian, what are your thoughts right now about it? I mean, as you're sort of getting started.
I'm very excited, and I want to share a story. When I went to Florida for the Miami International Book Fair, I used Uber.
Oh, okay.
And one of the gentlemen who was driving the car to get me to some of the places was a recent person who just came to the U.S. And I started telling him about the radio station and the things that he can find when he listened to the programs, and would he be interested in maybe coming in and talking about his countries and his experience coming in, and he could do it in his language or another language. It didn't have to be English. Folks, he gave me $50 worth of credit to use Uber. $50. That's a lot of traveling in Miami to get around. He did not know me from Adam, but he got so excited about the radio station and what it could do for him and his people that he immediately said, I'm giving you $50 worth of credit. I can't thank you enough.
Wow, that is a great story. And you know what, Lillian? That really proves what we're talking about. Like when it's a win-win for people
Yes,
and they feel like it's something that impacts their life, they're going to get excited about it. And it's impacting your life as well. And like
exactly.
you said, $50 worth of Uber around, that takes you a long way.
Yes,
And you know, there's all these questions that people have, and one of those links on there sort of covers, you know, the top questions, you know, about Bitcoin that you were too embarrassed to ask. Because none of, I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't like feeling stupid, you know, and none of us are stupid, but sometimes we're just uneducated about something. And when I
yes,
recognize that I'm uneducated about something, I really enjoy going out because my daily mantra is ancora imparo, and that means I am still learning. Michelangelo spoke that after painting the Sistine Chapel at the age of 87. And so I love that saying, and I have it on a plaque hanging on my wall in my home. I actually admired that plaque in somebody else's home, and they took it down and gave it to me. I was like, oh my gosh, all I did was ask, what does that mean? And it was so gracious of them to give me that. But one of the questions people ask is, okay, so who created Bitcoin? And I go, that's a great question too. But it was created by a person who identified himself as Satoshi Nakamoto. Well, you know, the name sounds Japanese. He never created any, I mean, provided, I should say, any personal details. He collaborated with early Bitcoin fans through online forums, but never met with the members face to face. And then, starting in 2010, he gradually reduced his involvement in the currency's development. And this is open source. Think about it. And what we've heard is that his last known communication came in 2011. Think about that. So while we don't know who he is, and maybe somebody else can find that out, but we do know if he ever surfaces, he will be an extremely wealthy man. I mean, think about that. Um, he created in the currency's first 2 years, you know, so many Bitcoins, and he likely owns hundreds of thousands of them. But what he did do before he left the scene, he passed the torch to what is called in an article a mild-mannered developer named Gavin Andresen, who's currently the project's lead developer. He now works under the Bitcoin Foundation, the closest thing that the community has to an official face, I guess you would say. And so, you know, this is just really interesting to go through and become educated about what this is, how it's working, how we can get involved, and what we can do literally to fund our own dreams. And that's why we're here today, is to talk about how do we fund our dreams. And I've just not found a better way, Lillian, than to go about combining crowdfunding with the viability of Bitcoin. You know, like if the crowdfunding combined with something that had no true value, then that wouldn't be a good thing, you know? So we can track the viability of Bitcoin. We can track the value of Bitcoin. So when we combine it in this way with the disruptive technological platform for people, that's a win-win for everybody. So anyway, I know we're kind of close to our time with our interview, but if there's anything else I can answer for you, I'd be glad to do it.
nope, I did my research before I came on, and I did some additional research. And folks, I also want to tell you that after posting that I had joined Bitcom, I was contacted on LinkedIn by a gentleman who works selling and managing Bitcoin. And I thought that was very interesting because it seems to lead to other people who want to get to know you. And this is an opportunity. People are always complaining to me that they're isolated, they don't meet people, they can't go out. I can't go out either, but I don't sit around on my duff not doing anything about it. It's part of my dream to get myself out there. So the only way you can get out there is to explore what will help you expose you to what's happening around you. So I was ecstatic that this gentleman contacted me.
Yeah, and I do want to make a clarification in what you said. You said I joined Bitcoin. Nobody joins Bitcoin, okay? You purchase
I
Bitcoin.
purchased Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, that's okay. We're all learning here, but it's a distinction. So Bitcoin is a currency. By the end of 2016, it was the most valuable currency in the world. It grown, wow, it's over $1,200 now. And so what we're doing is we're allowing people to take 1/10 of a Bitcoin because that's doable for people, and we're allowing them to come over to our platform at 247bitcoinglobal.com, see how that works, and with our platform combining crowdfunding and Bitcoin, we are able to help one another fund our dreams and into the future. And that's the exciting part, Lillian. And so what happens though is when you mention something like Bitcoin that people recognize as being valuable, that's why the guy reached out to you. It's like, oh, yes, I'm familiar with Bitcoin. And again, people who are listening who aren't, you're going to be familiar with it now because you're going to say, wow, I've got to research that. I didn't know about that. And that's okay. There was a point where I didn't know about Bitcoin, and Lillian didn't know about Bitcoin, but we educated ourselves. And then we educated that there was this platform where we could combine the crowdfunding with Bitcoin and fund our dreams. And then we got really excited because we said, wow, I can help other people fund their dreams. And so when we all are winning together in this, that's the magic to me, Lillian. So I'm glad that he reached out to you, and I appreciate you doing this interview on your online radio show because, Lillian, I have to just thank you. You have done so many great interviews. I've gone and listened to a lot of them, and you are connecting people with information that can help them in so many different areas, and I know you're going to continue to do that. And even like with us, Lillian, we haven't met in person yet, but I have news for you. I'm going to be in Philly some extra days. I'm going to end with a really quick story, okay, because this is so bizarre. Talk about connection. I have a friend who actually lives in Fort Lauderdale, and he was going to his New York home for the summer, and they purchased a Labradoodle puppy from Oregon. And he reaches out to me and he says, do you know anybody who could drive this puppy, not only one, but two of them, because we've got to drop one off to my niece and her husband across the country. And I said to him, I said, oh, Brian, man, I wish that I wasn't leaving for Philadelphia. I'd do it myself. Chance to come up and see you guys at the lake. So anyway, I was mentioning to Robbie, and we discussed it. It was like, you know what? Robbie could drive to Oregon, pick up those two puppies, along with our new puppy, drive them across to Philadelphia, where I will be, pick us all up and go to New York. But since we aren't going to, they don't need us to arrive until Saturday the 29th of April, guess what? We're going to be in Philadelphia a few extra days, really. And so there would be nothing greater for me than to be able to meet you in person because I'm all the time talking about high-tech, high-touch. And I tell people, don't be afraid of the internet. Embrace it. But understand that the reason we do high-tech is to one day do high-touch, which means meet in person. And now that we know each other from looking at each other in the eyes several times on Skype, we do feel like we already know each other, don't we?
Yes.
But when we meet in person, how much cooler is that going to be? I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to try to arrange a time because I would love for Robbie to meet you and you meet Robbie. And hey, who knows? We may be able to make it happen after all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You certainly have enough space for dogs to run around in.
Well, listen, thanks again, Lillian, for putting this together. And again, I encourage people to check out this disruptive platform we put together at 247bitcoinglobal.com, where we are combining crowdfunding with these valuable Bitcoins, enabling you to have a way to participate at a very low level because it is so expensive. So thanks again, Lillian. I look forward to talking with you soon.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you all very much for listening to Passionate World Radio Network. You can listen to this interview with Dotti Berry all over again at passionateworldradionetwork.com, facebook.com/PWR Network, twitter.com/at Paths of Giants, and googleplus.com/Lillian Caldwell. And before you go away and stray, Green had this to say about news. News, the manna of a day. Thank you all very much for listening. And remember, please keep listening. Thank you.